sweet friends, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Today I went with my husband looking for something that my daughter wants in my house. She wants a coffee station. Do you remember that I told you that I found this crate? Well, I got my tablet here and I got my photos, so I'm gonna just show you what I was able to find. Okay, and now the baby grabbed a plastic from the trash bin. That's what happens when she gets bored. Okay, so this is what I was able to find. I don't know if you can see that. This is the one that I found with her on Sunday. Okay, this one I found today, and what she wants to do is to put the coffee mugs here. We don't know how we're gonna go about this, if I'm gonna put the smaller one underneath this one or on the side or just like that, but that's my husband holding it together. And let me show you what I found. That right there at the Goodwill for $20, $19.99. In very good condition. The only thing that it doesn't have those little breaks. Bella, mami. Hold on a second. Espera, mami. Búscate el juego tuyo. Go play with that, mommy. Not with that. That is too noisy. Thank you, my love. Okay, so I found that. And I sent her, she's at school. So when she has her little break, she's able to see. And then I also found this. This is a stoned, what's it called? Pottery. And it said coffee. And I'm like, oh, perfect to put her little coffee pods, because I use what is it called, the Greca? I have no clue, but this is the one that I found, that tiny one, for $4.99. And the one that I show you, this one and that one, guess what? They're from the same place, Napa Valley. So I believe that's California. And so I started to show her a little display of how I would, just giving her ideas, because she's the one that's going to decorate it. But eventually this is where the coffee station is going to go. So this is hers. This is the one I got. This is hers, and it matches perfectly with the stand. And I have the baskets, because I love baskets. So let's see what else. And then I started switching to see what she would like on the wall. So would she want that? Let's see, what was the other one? Would she want this instead on the wall? And then I sent her that, because we can put this one next to the light switches, so the light switches will be underneath this. So ideas, and she's really thrilled. She says, I can't wait to get home and do something about it. So that is that. Let me show you also the pictures of the places at the park that I went. Found the little tiny squirrel. You can see that little cute squirrel. They're not afraid of people. And then this was in the lake. This is at Lake Eola. And I want to paint this. So then they have swans, a whole bunch of them. But they also have mechanical swans that you pedal. But these are real swans. They have a whole bunch of them. there. Then I went to the Orlando Museum, right there. I think this is the second time I've been to it. I saw these paintings made by a famous person, and I started laughing. And I said, oh my God, if he's a famous person and he got put in a museum, then I guess I'm not that famous. I can do this and decorate my walls with it. As you can see, look at this. 3 cupcakes in a row, balls, ice cream cone, another ice cream, cupcakes, I guess. And it looks like a starfish or something. Yeah, a famous person did that, and I'm like, oh, really? And then this is inspiration. I would like to do something like that. See? So take pictures of anything that can bring you inspiration. Isn't that pretty? Let's see what else. And this is me. And that is the painting that I like. Let me see if I can tell. This was made by a 6th grade student, and he used oil pastels from Liberty Middle School at Orange County Public Schools. And I decided that I want to do something like this, but I want to do the leaves with all these different colors in it. So that would be what I would like to try today, besides what I showed you. Oh, let me show you. That was my mom's. She got me that bouquet of flowers. I think those were very pretty. So yeah, this is what I would like to try. So what do y'all think? Can we give it a try and see how it turns out? So before I start the painting, I wanted to show you, these are the brushes that I got. These are all round, and they are from Transun, and there's 11 brushes here. Round brushes. Suitable for different paintings, medium like acrylic, watercolors, gouache, etc. And I like the tip, so Transun. I think I'll put a link on it. I am not gonna, what is it called? I don't know about the, if they're good or not. This one, look at the hair, it's all, I don't know if it says what is it made of? Let's see. Gentle squeeze of the water. Brushes are covered with soluble. Protect the tips. That the glue is removed. Okay. It is imperative that the glue is removed entirely. So I have to wash them or soak them. And I feel like this one right here looks like a good candidate for me to start. And this one as well. So I'm just gonna soak it in my water. See, do I have water in it? Yeah, I do. So yes, look at this. Check it out. They're all fuzzy, but I guess that once you start wetting them, and they come with these, but I never put them back, to be honest. So yeah, yay for that. All right, and I'll toss these plastics. I don't want the baby to chew on that. she's taking a nap at the door. These are the colors I've been playing with. I wanted to show you something else that I have not shown you. And I did a video on it. But guess what? I deleted the video. I did not do it by accident. I just did it on purpose. And the reason was, it was because it was recorded to show you guys on a Monday. And we were supposed to have, Beth and I were supposed to have live. But she, unfortunately, had weather issues and the internet went out. So we didn't have the live at all. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just show them. And that way, I found, and it was the only thing I got. I found this when I was with my husband a few days ago. It cost me $3.99. Cigar box, Havana Sunrise Cigar Company. It's very pretty. I mean, it's, well, you know, it's really nice, really nice. It's got the engraving of how many cigars are supposed to be in this. And look at that inside. It's so pretty. That label is so cute. And this is what I do with my paints. The one that I got, that I said I ordered and I was waiting on. Remember that? So yeah, these are the paints, 24. And it fit here. It came with these two little plastic trays. So all I did was put them in my box. And then I added my 3 other paints in there too. Isn't that awesome? So let me look at my inspiration picture. Yes, let me take a look at that. And I'm going to switch the fan around. Because even though I have an open area, we live in Florida, okay? It gets really hot. So yes. All right. So now I want to, well, I've got a few of these colors there already on this palette right here, and I'm just gonna add a little bit more. So I do not want to use I feel like I want to use the red and the oranges. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of the colors. I always have to make the disclaimer, okay, that I am no artist whatsoever. But I fell in love with watercolors. Oh, see, this is what happened to me the other day. When I opened it, there was like the substance, and it was, so all I did was smoosh the paint around, and it got better. There you go. See? All right. So I always like to make the disclaimer that Carmen is no artist. I did fall in love with watercolors. And yeah, for that, because I love it. I do. I love watercolors. But I wanted to try, you know, the ones in the tube. I'm pretty sure that if I do one with a palette, that it should be okay, you know? And let's see what happens. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm no artist, but I like to play, and I like to You know, like the curiosity kills the cat. That's me. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of this yellow. Let's see where I can put it at. There. Because it's a small tree. And this one. This is supposed to be yellow ochre. And let's see the other one that I want. Let's do sap green. And I feel like sap green. Yeah. Sap greens are different. This one is completely different from that one. So let's just see what happens. I showed you guys my painting from the book. Look how easy that is. Look, I just gotta close the lid and my paint is put away. Oh, hold on a second. My sensor is saying something is off. I don't mind. It always bothers me being with the darn sensor all the time. I'll be honest. So I always tend to do a little sketch. I bought these at Amazon for $3. There's 12 of these, and all I do is just soak up the water and then just put it here like a little dot, and that's it. So yeah. All right, so let's take a quick peek here. I'm sorry guys. All right. She doesn't have much of the trunk, but I would love to put the trunk on it. So I'm just gonna start with a trunk, and then she moves the branches so this is gonna be my take on this painting that she did, but it inspired me, and what I want to do is I wanted to do it differently, because, and I don't know how is it going to turn out. I'll be honest, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I really would love my branches to just like open branches, so it's kind of difficult, especially when my paper is a small, 4x6 format. But even a child can inspire you. Yes, indeed. A child can inspire someone to do art. Why not? And like I said, I fell in love. I was like, oh my gosh. The only thing I don't like about my tablet is that it falls asleep, and then I have to keep on putting my code to open it. So let me just put it on my lap. Much easier that way. So I hope you're having an amazing day, and that whatever you're doing that is making you happy. I was watching Beth's mask making video for her journals, and I told her it takes her a few days to do 8. It will take me a whole month just to do 1. That's me. Alrighty then. So I'm gonna start with some chocolate. And this video I'm learning, guys. I'm learning to do certain things that I'm always afraid of trying when it comes to editing, or because I normally didn't tend to edit, but I don't edit my videos, but I'm learning to add little things here and there to my videos. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the umber one, and what I'm doing is I'm just gonna fill in the trunk of the tree. Now I'm just gonna let you know this will be, hopefully, if I get to learn how to do it, I'll speed it up. Put a little bit of music in the back and I'll speed it up, because I don't want you to bore you to death. So this was inspiration. Going to a museum or art place or art gallery, whatever you want to call it, is nice, because if you're like me, that you like to do art, because like oh my goodness, before I continue, let me tell you what happened to me today. I found this girl at Goodwill, and I'm some sort of extrovert, I guess. I saw her cute little baby, and I saw her, she grabbed a paper pad that was there, because let me tell you, my Goodwill had a lot of stamps. Did I buy any? Nope. No. I sure did not. And it's okay. You don't have to buy art stuff all the time you go to the Goodwill, but yeah. And I had seen a paper pad. I think it was like an 8x8 paper pad, because it was not the norm, it was bigger, and it didn't have a price. And you know how it is, if it doesn't have a price, they won't, they will sell it to you now. They're doing that now because they need to get rid of their stuff. But yeah, the girl was looking at it, and I just blurted out, I was looking at it too. I said, but you know what, I have so much paper at home that I don't think I'll use in my lifetime. So I decided not to get it. And she says, well, I'm trying to see if I can get into scrapbooking, because I'm running out of ideas of making acrylic paints. And I'm like, what? You make acrylic paints? And I said, I just got into playing with watercolors and doing stuff with watercolors. And she goes like, oh yeah. And she had a slew of pictures. She showed them to me. Okay. And I said, it's so nice to have a young girl like you that is so interested in art in this format. Her art is very lively, because I like the muted tones, earthy tones, her vibrant tones. And like I said, she does acrylic. And so she said she got into painting because her first pregnancy was a stillborn baby. Now, let me just say something. Parentheses. This is something that obviously people don't know about me, but I lost already 3 babies. So I know her suffering. Okay? I lost a 6-month-old pregnancy baby. Yeah, when I was pregnant. So I had a miscarriage. Well, actually, I wasn't able to keep the baby. They took me to the hospital and I wasn't able to keep it. So that was that. But her baby was born dead. And she said she refuged herself. She found peace creating art. And that's what I told her. I said, that to me is what you just said. I said, to me, that is it. Because that's the reason why I do this. And that's the reason why I have my channel. I do a little bit of everything because I have ADHD, I'm pretty sure, and OCD. But being a patient that has issues, mental health issues, even though I've never been to a psychiatrist, I do take medication. And I know what this world is being so overwhelming. It's overwhelming. The stuff that we're listening to lately, everything has to be a little bit overwhelming for everybody. So yeah, she said she needed to find peace in the midst of her pain, and that right there was, I said, oh wow, this is basically what you would call it, wet on wet, because my paint is not dry yet and I'm still doing something to it. I like the tip. I do have to say I like the tip. And I said, I do the same thing. And I said, I have a YouTube channel that I started a little over a year ago. And it has brought me peace because I force myself to come into the room, tell my husband, honey, you got to leave. Sorry, you can't be watching your news here. Because I need that mental moment for myself, and then I leave here and then I have to go and cook and do folding and clothing and be doing adulting things. Lord have mercy. So okay, so far I like what I see. I don't know if you guys you can all paint along with me and you can create your own little painting and put the colors, whatever colors you want on it. But yeah, so I mixed already 2 colors here, and I feel that this is taking a lot more, you know, that it's taking shape, that it's actually looking like tree branches and tree trunk, and it's taking shape. Let me just put a little bit of this, just a little bit of shadow here, because okay, well, that's the tree right there. Now it's time to put colors on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take the little tiny brush, the tiniest one. It's kind of, it has a cute tip on it, and let me try just with plain red. Here we go. And it doesn't seem like much right now, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put only half of a leaf. Okay? So it's basically like a, and you have to do like a whole bunch of these because obviously you're trying to create. My leaf has to have two colors. So I do like a little stem that holds on the tree, to the tree, and then I'm just doing like a little C. And because this is gonna be, there's gonna be so many leaves on this by the time I'm done. But I only want to do half of the color, so each leaf is gonna have two colors on it. And I like the fact that this has a nice tip. I'm not gonna wash it. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water, and I'm gonna mix it now with a different color. So let's see now. More of the orange. Now I don't have to see any more the picture, because now, oh no guys, oh no. So now I have red and kind of orange. Bella, mami, shh, shh, shh. Belly. Bella, ven, come here. What? Hey, what's wrong? Come here, come to mommy. It's okay. Shh. And then I'm gonna start doing orange leaves. Shh, Bella. It's okay, mommy. And I'm gonna start doing orange leaves. And I am not washing the brush, okay? Now these are orange leaves. And it looks plain, but by the time I'm done, you probably won't even hear me, because I'm gonna see if I can speed up the see where the others need to be filled up, you know? It's kind of hard. So I'm gonna mix this one with this one without cleaning my brush and see what it gives me using this green. That is much nicer. Now I need to find where my leaves are at so I can complete them. And once I complete them, I'm done. I feel like I shouldn't add anything else because I feel like I don't have much space to keep on putting leaves on here. I do have a little empty spot right there, but that's okay. Just this one like that. Two-tone leaves. See, I have to look, make sure. Oh, I see this one. And I think that's it, right? Am I missing anything? You guys probably saying over there, but to be honest, I don't think I have anything left to fill in. Okay, that's it, guys. I think that's it. I feel that I'm done. Now call me crazy. Call me crazy. I want to do something, but I don't know if this is gonna mess it up or not. No, I don't think I want to do it because I'm afraid of messing it up and it looks so pretty. Oh, I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, guys, I think I'm done. What do y'all think? Do you like what I did? And if you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share my channel. I'm a newbie at all this, and I don't mind being a newbie. I do want to appreciate Dawn, Crafty Visage. She gave me a nice comment, and I know she does painting, and I was like, oh my God, somebody with real talent like my job. So there you go. Alrighty then, that's it. So it's not the same. It was the whole idea. It's not the same thing. Okay, see that? It's not the same thing, but what I visualized was the tree with colorful and different color leaves on it, and that's basically what I was able to do. Okay, my friends, so there you go. Love you guys. Leave me a comment, let me know how I did, and if you like the whole process. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go ahead and speed it up, that way you don't have to sit through this whole. And am I gonna wash my palette? No, I'm gonna leave it like that. Yep, I'm gonna use my palette with those same colors. Alrighty, my friends, take care. Love you guys. Bye.